Hey, Galactic listeners, this is Todd Hoffman, just wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving to your family and friends. We just can't thank you enough for everything you do. Seriously, we say this every week on the pod, but without the listeners, it's just vapor. So appreciate your support, your listens. Again, we say this every week on the pod too, just email us, hit us up on the socials. Definitely want to hear from you. It just makes every week really successful in the sense that, the content that we're putting out, that you're engaging with us, and we totally appreciate that. And so that's the weird thing about podcasting, record it, and it's not like you can talk back and forth. So the talk back and forth is kind of afterwards. So we really appreciate all your engagement, and just, again, a very happy Thanksgiving. Again, I can't say this enough every week. The other thing that's going on is just all the support from these amazing other Star Wars podcasts, and we just encourage you to listen to them all. I know it's hard to get through them every week, but if you're someone like me that travels, it definitely makes the week go by faster. So, just want to, if I forget anybody, I apologize, but really appreciate all you guys. But really, Dan and Kristen from Castle One Weekly, Brandon from Talking Bay 94, Josh and Andy from Holo Chronicles, Pat and Charles from Conversations, David from Tatooine Sons and his boys, Jason Gabe, Blast Points, Sky Talkers, Rowan Alex from Scare Scuttlebutt Podcast, Pete from Around the Galaxy, Michelle from Fulcum's Broadcast, our friends who cross from the pond, the ones with the Force, Rob from Jedi Temple Archives Podcast. There's just so many to list, and I could keep on going on and on, but just really support that the community support is awesome. And again, just engaging with everybody online has been fantastic, and actually meeting people, which is crazy to think about, but really thankful for that this year. And then obviously I just want to thank my co-hosts. We got two new ones. JD, he brings such a wealth of knowledge, and this dude is creating his own Star Wars RPG and creating his own system, and he has just in-depth character knowledge and a great perspective on things, and I can't wait to engage with him more as we go into this new year. Carla, what can I say about Carla? She is just a fire for Star Wars, and her personality is addicting, and she is this girl has a bazillion 501st Rebel Legion costumes. She's always looking for the next cosplay, which I find fantastic, and she just brings such a cool perspective, and she's an avid reader, and so it just really helps kind of round out the team. Again, Heather, this girl is scary, guys. She's in the 501st now, and she's looking up Sandcrawler, she's looking up mouse droids. I think we unleashed the beast here, and so just really grateful for her, and it's been so fun seeing her grow through the podcast and just personally, and it's just been fantastic. And as she says on the podcast, she is definitely a Pollyanna, and she just I don't know if she's the jelly or whatever analogy you want to make. She definitely brings a lot to the table, and definitely keeps it positive. Not that we're a bunch of negative Nellies, but she definitely keeps a positive spin on everything. And then my co-host from the beginning, Mr. Aaron Julian, I just really appreciate him. He is our technical guru behind the scenes. He's doing everything for the podcast. It's just the sound, the editing, everything that goes into the technical side of things is Aaron's on top of it, and I just truly appreciate his knowledge. We always joke with him that he's like, a 90-year-old man in a 20-year-old body, but he definitely has an old soul, and he just brings a lot of perspective and seriously deep thoughts in this crazy Star Wars universe. So really appreciate him. And once again, just wishing you guys a very happy Thanksgiving. I want to say Merry, so I'm just going to say Merry Christmas too. Why not? Because it's right around the corner. But just a happy Thanksgiving, and just thank you for all you guys. Once again, may the Force be with you always.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Who are we talking to right now?
We're talking to everyone, all of our listeners.
Wow.
Yes.
All 4 of them.
Yes. We just wanted to celebrate Thanksgiving as a WSTR media family.
Aw.
From our family to yours.
The family picture.
The family picture. Yeah, well, we're going on like 3 years now of the podcast, for which JD has been around like 10%.
Hooray!
But, yeah, we just wanted to take a moment to recognize what we're thankful for and celebrate the season of Thanksgiving with all of our listeners here. So
how sweet.
Yes, it is very sweet and saccharine.
Saccharine?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a word.
That's a $10 word, I tell you what.
That's a $10 word. Would you like to buy a vowel?
I'd like to buy 5 of them.
I'd like to buy 5 vowels, please.
So, JD, you're headed home for Thanksgiving?
I am. I'm heading back to good old Virginia.
Bristol, Virginia.
Good old Bristol, Virginia. Shoo, boy, I tell you what. We're going to have some turkey. We'll have some sweet potato casserole.
Ooh.
Gonna have some green bean casserole. Lots of casseroles, essentially, is what I'm trying to get across.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, and then for the next 3 weeks, my family will probably be living off turkey casserole.
Not turkey sandwiches?
No. My mom actually has a really good turkey casserole recipe. It is really delicious.
Oh, nice.
But after about like the next week and a half of eating it, you're like, oh dear God, I never want to eat turkey again.
Yeah.
Until the next time Thanksgiving rolls around and we become very American and forget our pasts and just focus on what's in front of us.
But of course. Yeah. So for my Thanksgiving, we're actually hosting this time around.
Oh.
Usually we either go up to my dad's side of the family up in Wisconsin.
Is that the state with all the cheese?
Yes.
I always forget, yeah.
All the cheese, all the brats, all the beer. And all the vowels in the city names. Shout out to Oconomowoc and Oshkosh. Yeah, once the city names start to sound all funny, you know you're in Wisconsin. We either head up there to the great old town of Wauwatosa, right outside of Milwaukee. I told you. Or on the other years, we host. So we're hosting this year. We got family coming in about an hour outside of Chicago, so it'll be a nice wholesome time for all. I'm catching a train home tonight.
Cool.
I'll be back on Saturday. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. So, JD, what are you thankful for this season of Thanksgiving? The happiest, most wonderful time of all.
I'm thankful for. Actually, I do have a lot to be thankful for. This semester, I'm thankful that I didn't drop about 50 pounds throughout the course of the semester, so that was fun.
Like a prisoner of war?
Yeah, that's kind of what stress. So a lot of people cope with stress differently, and most people, when they get stressed, their metabolism like goes down and their appetite goes up, right? That's how most people function in stress. But there are a few of us. There are dozens of us, I say, who... what happens when we get stressed out is that we lose our appetite and our metabolism goes up, actually. We start like burning all of our fat and everything to like we're in panic mode.
Yeah.
Right? We go into flight mode, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Dump the extra weight. Like, we got to get out of here.
We got to get out of here. We got to go now. So, like, every single semester here at Moody around this time, I get, like, super stressed out. But the stress has been a lot less this semester. It's still really piling on right now. And I'll lose, like, 40 to 50 pounds, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, you don't have that much to lose.
No, I don't. I'm kind of a skinny boy as is.
Yeah.
So this semester that hasn't happened, which has actually been great for like my energy levels and stuff because I've kept my calorie intake up. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the really good community I've got around me this semester. It's taken a while being here at Moody to get that kind of like solid group of people that you like know you can count on. But now that I got them, it's definitely worth it. I'm thankful for
Thankful for WSTR letting me come in and almost ruin their show, but not quite.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Little ruined.
Keep you on a leash.
And and I guess because none of my family listens to this because they don't actually care about my hobbies or interests at all.
Wow.
I can say I'm thankful for an amazing girlfriend who has really, really changed a lot in my life and who's been a great support. And yeah, she's great.
Awesome.
What about you, Aaron? What are you thankful for on this great American, religious, secular, confusing, historical holiday?
Don't forget the slaughter.
The slaughters.
Lots of slaughter.
Hooray.
I am thankful, like you, for finding a group of friends who I could be really honest with and that I know care about me in a much more deep and real way than I've ever experienced. This has probably been my least stressful semester of my time at Moody, which is saying a lot. And I think it's because I finally cut out a balance between working like a madman and actually relaxing and like taking time for myself and everything. Man, I got a lot to be grateful for. A lot of cool opportunities professionally with radio work and podcasting and stuff like that. I'm learning an instrument now.
Ooh.
And
Which one?
the bass guitar.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. Man, I've got a girlfriend now.
Hey.
About time.
About time.
I have acquired a girlfriend. Gone out into the fields and rounded one up.
He beat the odds, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
There's hope for Aaron. There's hope for you out there.
Yeah, she's an amazing woman. So I'll leave it at that.
Nice.
But yeah, lots to be grateful for. We got more Star Wars than we could shake a stick at.
We have a lot of Star Wars. Yeah.
It's true. There's a video game out that doesn't suck.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because when things like don't suck, you don't hear about them at all.
Yeah, that's true.
That's our culture nowadays. It's like, what do you think of their Star Wars game? It's good. And then that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you think of the new Star Wars game? Like, if it's bad, oh my gosh, in the next 5 hours.
Yeah.
And 12 months of YouTube will be filled with everything wrong about.
Yeah. Fail compilation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we wanna take a pause on that criticism. We can ramp that up during the new year, or whenever The Rise of Skywalker comes out.
Hooray.
But for the meantime, let's not be haters. Let's be congratulators.
Yeah, let's take a moment in the spirit of this season, in the spirit of the pilgrims who first came over to this great land and said, we're starving and dying and disease and everything's awful because we definitely didn't think this through. And the Native Americans came alongside and said, hey, here's some food and farming techniques and medicine stuff. And they were like, thanks, want to come over for dinner? It's like, well, that's kind of presumptuous of you. We just met and started talking. Also, this is our food that you're inviting us over to partake.
Yeah.
And then somebody came over and drew the whole thing in a children's cartoon book, and they all lived for a little while longer.
Oh no.
And so with that important story in mind, let's walk away with the obvious moral of take some time, be thankful for the things in your life, and take a bit of time from the criticism, from the negativity, all that nonsense, and just spend time with friends, with family, whoever you got beside it, even if it's the voices in your head, and just take a step back and enjoy life for a little bit. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. See you when we get back. If we get back. Who knows?
Where are you taking me, JD? Stop it! Ah!
Hello, fellow Galactic listeners. It's Heather with WSTR, Galactic Public Access, a Star Wars podcast. Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you're probably getting ready to carve a turkey, eat some stuffing, get some pie, crash on the couch, I don't know what your Thanksgiving Day plans are, but I hope it's an amazing one. So from me, and I'm sure the rest of the team on the podcast, we just want to say thanks so much for being a faithful listener and supporter of us. We could not do this podcast without you. And of course, just dealing with our crazy hijinks is always fun. And your love and support is amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And, eat all the turkey and then take an amazing nap. So we love you.